So, welcome back to our course of control system. And in the last lecture, we discussed some numerical on block diagram reduction technique. So, our final objective is to obtain the overall transfer function, or you can say the reduced version of a given control system if it is represented in the form of a block diagram. So, let us continue our session. So in this lecture, what we are going to do, we will solve some numerical on block diagram reduction technique. So I want you to please take your pen, paper, and be ready for solving numerical on BDRT. And I hope कि जो yesterday का lecture मैंने आपको share किया था सभी ने देखा है. So based on that, if you have comfortable with BDRT, definitely you can solve this numerical also. The thing is that you should know various rules which we need to implement in order to reduce the complicated block diagram of a given control system step by step in a smaller version. So the statement is determine the transfer function of a system represented by the following block diagram. And the block diagram for the system is like this. So this is the first numerical of our today's lecture, in which our objective is to determine the transfer function of a system whose block diagram representation is given to us. And this indicates the block diagram representation of our control system. Your objective is to obtain the overall transfer function, or you can say our objective is to reduce a given complicated control system by a single block, and whatever the gain we are having by the end of that process, that gain itself indicate the overall transfer function of that system. So how to solve this numerical? The thing is that we need to apply various rules which we have learned for block diagram reduction technique. For example, rule number 1 said that when two or more than two blocks are connected in series, then how to club them and represent them by a single block gain. The thing is that we need to multiply individual block gain. In the same way, if the blocks are connected in parallel configuration, then in that case, what we need to do, the resultant block gain is nothing but the addition of individual gain of each block. In the same way, we need to apply elimination of closed loop system. And if series combination, parallel combination, or elimination of closed loop system fails, then in that case, we need to go for rule number 5, 6, 7, 8. Where we need to shift the position of takeoff point after a block, before a block. In the same way, we need to shift the position of summing point after a block or before a block. The thing is that first of all, we will try to solve the numerical by applying first 3 or 4 rule. That means let us check by observation whether we will see that the blocks are in series or in parallel, or let us try to eliminate by applying the concept of elimination of closed loop. अगर मान लो ये 3 rule fail होते हैं, then in that case we need to think, is it possible to shift summing point before a block or after a block, or you can say takeoff point before a block or after a block, so that we can have the better simplification of a given problem. So let us try, and please inform me from where we need to start the solution for this problem. कैसे इसको शुरू करेंगे? By observation, please inform me. क्या आपको कुछ दिख रहा है, whether the blocks are in series or in parallel? Please observe carefully and then answer the question. Yes, Sakshi? If you observe this diagram, yes, please continue. Please.
Sir, G1 and G2 are in series.
Exactly. If you see this diagram, here G1 and G2 are in series. These two blocks are series. Why they are in series? Because they are connected back to back and they do not have any summing point or takeoff point in between them. So by observation, it is very clear that block gain G1 and G2 are in series. So definitely in step number 1, we can combine these two blocks and represent by a single block of gain exactly equal to G1 multiplied by G2. बरोबर है?
Yes, sir.
Now, in the same way, in the same step, if you observe this diagram carefully, here see block G3 and block G4. These two are in parallel combination. दिख रहा है?
Yes, sir.
Now, in first step itself, if you simplify this circuit, like solving block gain G1, G2 in series and G3, G4 in parallel combination. So what we will get, the modified version of block diagram is something like this, where instead of indicating these two blocks, we are going to replace them by a single block of gain exactly equal to G1 multiplied by G2. And in the same way, we are going to replace this structure by G3 plus G4. Why plus? Because we need to add them. Because if you see the magnitude of input signal along this path and this path, both are nothing but positive. So ये structure को हम लोग replace करेंगे by a combination of G3 plus G4. In the same way, this structure we are going to replace by a combination of G1 multiplied by G2. तो में आ रहा है क्या मैं क्या बोल रहा हूँ?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I want you to solve step by step. Write down step number 1. Solving block G1 and G2 in series combination and G3, G4 blocks in parallel combination. So in step number 1, we are applying both the rules simultaneously. जरूरी नहीं है कि आपने दोनों एक साथ अप्लाई करना है. अगर आपको लगता है कि स्टेप नंबर 1 में मुझे सिर्फ सीरीज कॉम्बिनेशन को ही सॉल्व करना है, तो आपका एक और स्टेप बढ़ जाएगा. In first step, you need to obtain the equivalent gain for series combination of G1, G2, then redraw the structure and then apply for parallel. और अगर आपको लगता है कि आपको एक या दो रूल एक साथ अप्लाई करना है, depending upon your confidence, you can go for that also. क्योंकि जितने बार आपको स्टेप्स इंप्लीमेंट करनी है, उतने बार आपको ये डायग्राम दोबारा से ड्रॉ करना है. द थिंग इज दैट यू नीड टू मॉडिफाई or redraw the structure unless and until we will get the final output, which is nothing but single block diagram representation of a given control system. तो सभी ने ड्रॉ कर लिया स्ट्रक्चर? Please inform me.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so step number 1 is solving block gain G1, G2 in series and G3, G4 in parallel connection. So by solving, this will be your step number 1, G1, G2 in series and G3, G4 in parallel. The modified block diagram is given by. Let us check कि इस तरीके से दिखेगा क्या. Please check and inform me कि आपको इस तरीके का स्ट्रक्चर मिला क्या.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now again, what we need to do by observation technique, let us first of all find कि कुछ सीरीज में है क्या, then parallel में है क्या. अगर वो नहीं है, then let us check whether we are having any closed loop system where we can apply the concept of elimination of closed loop. और अगर वो भी नहीं मिलता है, then we need to go for shifting of summing point or takeoff point before and after a block. So let us draw this structure, the modified block diagram, something like this, and then see the observation technique whether we need to apply or whether we are having any blocks in series or parallel, or we need to apply elimination of closed loop system.
Sir, we can apply elimination of closed loop in G1 and G2. Where
Exactly. Very good, very good, very good. Now see, if you observe this diagram very carefully, here this indicate your closed loop structure, where G1 into G2, this entire gain indicate your forward path gain, which is nothing but G of S, and this H1 indicate your feedback path gain, which is nothing but H of S. Are you getting my point?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so next step में हम क्या करेंगे? We are going to solve or we are going to apply elimination of closed loop path, where G of S is nothing but a resultant combination of G1 into G2 and H of S is nothing but H1. Now the thing is that जब मैं ब्लॉक को रिप्लेस करूंगा एक सिंगल ब्लॉक से, then in that case we need to apply the concept of elimination of closed loop, where G of S upon 1 plus minus G of S into H of S. But if you see the nature of feedback signal, it is nothing but negative. So definitely we need to take positive sign in the denominator polynomial function. So finally, if you replace this structure by a single block, so it is nothing but G of S, which is nothing but G1 into G2, whole divided by 1 plus, because here we are having negative feedback. So 1 plus G1 into G2 into H1. Are you getting my point?
Yes, sir.
Yes, ये उन्हीं लोगों को समझ में आएगा जिन लोगों ने लास्ट लेक्चर देखा है, या फिर अब तक के जो भी लेक्चर्स मैंने आपको दिया है ऑन यूनिट नंबर 2, where we discussed in detail about the theory of block diagram, ये उन्हीं को समझ में आएगा। बाकी लोग जो फर्स्ट टाइम लेक्चर अटेंड कर पा रहे हैं या difficult to, that is the reason I, yes, am I audible?
Yes sir.
हाँ, अदरवाइज क्या होगा कि जो थ्योरेटिकल एस्पेक्ट है वो अगर आपको छूट गया तो यू कैन नॉट अप्लाई दोज एस्पेक्ट टू सॉल्व न्यूमेरिकल ऑन VDRT और सिग्नल फ्लो ग्राफ और एनी न्यूमेरिकल ऑन कंट्रोल सिस्टम. So next step is step number 2. Apply elimination of closed loop between G of S, where G of S is nothing but G1 into G2, and H of S, which is nothing but H1. Therefore, the modified block diagram is given by. A modified block diagram आपने draw करना है पहले, and then मैं आपको बताऊंगा कि वो कैसे दिखेगा. And the thing is that you need to compare कि आपने जो draw किया और यहाँ जो आपको display हो रहा है, whether you are getting the same answer or not. So first of all, apply in step number 2 elimination of closed loop between G of S, where G of S is nothing but G1 into G2, and H of S, which is nothing but H1. Hence, the modified block diagram is given by. So the structure is something like this. ऐसा दिख रहा है क्या आपको?
Yes sir.
Okay, I hope सभी लोग solve कर रहे हैं क्योंकि parallelly आपको solve करना पड़ेगा because we are learning this course on online mode of platform. So I'm not in a position to see whether you are solving or not. But the thing is that if you want to get confidence or to solve numerical on VDRT, you have to do a lot of practice on this. Without practice possible नहीं है. अभी ये मैं आपको बता रहा हूँ इसलिए आप लोग इसको आसानी से कर पा रहे हो. बट अगर आपने फ्रेश न्यूमेरिकल आपको दिया होता और पूछा होता कि हाउ टू सॉल्व दिस, then in that case it might be quite difficult for you. The thing is that it required a lot of practice. That's it. प्रैक्टिस करोगे तो आपको आ जाएगा. कोई बड़ा बात नहीं है, कोई अनोखा नहीं है. Now again, in step number 3, what we need to do? Let's check whether we are having series combination or parallel combination or elimination of feedback loop. Whether we need to apply special cases or we need to go for shifting of summing point or takeoff point before and after a block. Check, observe very carefully and then reply कि क्या करना पड़ेगा. What we need to do in step number 3. Our final objective is we want a single block diagram representation of a given control system. We want the overall transfer function. Any clue, any hint how to solve further? Now see here, if you see this structure very carefully, here these two blocks are not in series because we are having a summing point in between them. These two blocks are not in series because we are having a takeoff point in between them. ये closed loop नहीं है क्योंकि यहाँ पर एक single block gain नहीं है. यहाँ पर आपके पास में एक summing point in between the two blocks is available. In the same way, this is not a closed loop because here in between these two block gain we are having a takeoff point. That means we are not in a position to observe the blocks in series combination or the blocks in parallel combination, or even we are not in a position to identify a single closed loop. That means we are not in a position to apply the elimination of closed loop. And in that case, definitely we need to apply our case number, or you can say VDRT rule number 5 to 8, where we need to shift the position of takeoff point, or you can say summing point before or after a block. So how to do this? See here. If you observe this takeoff point, this takeoff point is available between this block gain, which is nothing but G3 plus G4, and this block gain of having value G5. Now, agar मान लो, due to some reason, if you are in a position to shift this takeoff point after a block of gain G5, अगर मान लो मैंने takeoff point को यहाँ से ये जो block gain G5 आपको दिख रहा है, इसके आगे shift किया. That means if you shift this takeoff point after a block gain G5, then in that case, this G3 plus G4 and this G5, they are in series combination. Are you getting my point?
Yes, sir.
ठीक है. उसके बाद में अगर मान लो ये सीरीज कॉम्बिनेशन में आ गए तो फिर आप इसको सॉल्व करके इसका इक्विवेलेंट ब्लॉक गेन ऑब्टेन कर सकते हैं. देन इफ यू think properly, you will see a closed loop over here. जिसमें आपका जो g of s रहेगा वो रहेगा आपका इन दोनों का इफेक्टिव सीरीज कॉम्बिनेशन, एंड देन हियर h of s is nothing but your h3. So there you can apply the elimination of closed loop. Are you getting my point?
Yes, sir.
Very good. Now the thing is that how to shift this takeoff point after a block gain G5. So here you need to apply the concept of shifting of takeoff point after a block. So what is our final conclusion? When we shift a takeoff point after a block, what we need to do? We need to add same block gain or inverse block gain. Takeoff point after a block, what we need to do? Takeoff point after a block.
Same block gain.
Same block gain, pakka. Please recall the beat.
Inverse block gain.
Yes, please reply. I'm not your.
इनवर्स वाला करेंगे सर.
Inverse block.
Exactly. Inverse block gain. The thing is that I already informed you. TAI. When a takeoff point is shifted after a block, we need to add inverse block gain. TAI. And हमेशा याद रखिए, in most of the cases, we always shift takeoff point in right direction. That means we always try to shift takeoff point in forward direction, or you can say after a block. And as far as summing point is concerned, we always try to shift summing point before a block. Normally ऐसा करते हैं, but जरूरी नहीं है कि आपने हमेशा वैसा ही करना. But majority of the case, from my experience, I inform you that if you want to apply the concept of shifting of summing point, or you can say takeoff point before and after a block, in most of the case, अगर मान लो आपको takeoff point को shift करना है, तो by default we try to shift takeoff point after a block. That means we try to shift takeoff point in right direction. In the same way, if you think that अगर मैंने summing point को shift किया तो मेरे दो ब्लॉक सीरीज में या फिर पैरेलल में आ सकते हैं, then in that case, in most of the case, try to shift the summing point before a block. ठीक है, बट ऐसा रूल मतलब मैंने बनाया, बट ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. आप डिपेंडिंग अपॉन योर प्रॉब्लम स्टेटमेंट यू कैन मॉडिफाई इट, बट नॉर्मली वी ऑब्जर्व that if you shift the takeoff point after a block and if you shift the summing point before a block, the simplification become quite easy. So in next step, what we are going to do, we will shift a takeoff point after a block. So if you shift this takeoff point after block G5, so what we need to do, we need to add inverse block gain at takeoff point. So somewhere here, we need to add another block of gain exactly equal to 1 upon G5. Are you getting my point?
Yes, sir.
Now see here. अब मान लो, अगर मान लो मैंने ये टेक ऑफ पॉइंट को यहां से आगे की ओर शिफ्ट किया, तो मुझे ये पर्टिकुलर पाथ पे एक ब्लॉक गेन ऐड करना पड़ेगा, जिसका वैल्यू कितना रहेगा, एक्जैक्टली इक्वल टू 1 अपॉन G5. नाउ इफ यू सी दिस फीडबैक पाथ, अब ये फीडबैक पाथ में हमारे पास में दो गेन हो जाएंगे. एक रहेगा आपका H2 जो कि प्रीवियस था, और एक अब आ जाएगा आपके पास 1 अपॉन G5, एंड बोथ द ब्लॉक्स आर कनेक्टेड इन सीरीज कॉम्बिनेशन. तो मैं जब शिफ्टिंग करूंगा तो ये सीरीज कॉम्बिनेशन का भी इक्विवेलेंट पैरेलली लिखते चले जाऊंगा. That means when we shift this takeoff point after a block of gain G5, what we are going to do, we are going to modify this block diagram in such way that where the equivalent block gain of feedback path is nothing but H2 divided by G5. Are you getting my point?
Yes, sir.
So let us try to apply that logic. So by shifting takeoff point after a block gain of G5, the modified block diagram is given by, you will get this type of block diagram. चेक कीजिए और बताइए कि ये सही है क्या, इस तरीके का दिखेगा क्या. Are you getting this? See?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Very good. See, this is nothing but the original position of takeoff point, और अब मैंने उसे यहां से आगे की ओर शिफ्ट कर दिया. So when we shift takeoff point after a block, we need to add inverse block gain. So जो ब्लॉक से मैंने उसको शिफ्ट किया उसका exactly inverse gain आपको फीडबैक पाथ में ऐड करना पड़ेगा, फिर टेकऑफ पॉइंट पे ऐड करना पड़ेगा. So original block gain is G5. So 1 upon G5 मैंने यहाँ ऐड किया because these two block are in series. So effective is H2 divided by G5. So this will be your modified block diagram after this particular step, where we shift a takeoff point after a block. So I want you to please draw this structure. Now again, what will be the next step? Please inform me. What will be the next step?
Sir, G3 plus G4 and G5 are a series combination.
Exactly. That will be the next step. So if you observe here, this block gain, which is nothing but G3 plus G4 and G5 are in series combination. So if you apply simplification of these two block via series technique, you will get G3 plus G4 whole multiplied by G5. That will be your single block gain. And again, if you observe very carefully, तो ये जो ब्लॉक गेन है और यहाँ पर अगर आप स्ट्रक्चर को देखोगे तो यू विल सी एलिमिनेशन ऑफ क्लोज लूप. दिख रहा है क्या? एलिमिनेशन ऑफ क्लोज लूप बाद में आप अप्लाई कर सकते हैं.
Yes, sir.
Or if you are confident enough, you can apply both the logics in the single step only. That means solving G3 plus G4 and G5 in series, followed by apply elimination of closed loop between G of S, which is nothing but G3 plus G4 multiplied by G5, and H of S, which is nothing but H3. दोनों भी रूल आप क्लब कर सकते हैं. तो it totally depends upon you. कि अगर आप में कॉन्फिडेंस है, आपको लगता है कि आप दोनों स्टेप एक साथ अप्लाई कर सकते हैं, तो एक ही में लिख करके डायरेक्ट मॉडिफाई स्ट्रक्चर ड्रॉ करो. और अगर लगता है कि नहीं, तो दो स्टेप करो. पहले स्टेप में फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल only obtain the equivalent block gain of these two, and then in next step apply elimination of closed loop with negative feedback to replace this structure by a single block. समझ में आ रहा है मैं क्या बोल रहा हूँ?
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good. So I want you to please solve this numerical. Check करो और and don't wait for my instruction. If you are confident enough, आपको लगता है कि आप पूरा सॉल्व कर सकते हैं, नेक्स्ट स्टेप अप्लाई करो, देन चेक करो और फाइनली एक सिंगल ब्लॉक में आकर के वेट करो. एंड देन यू विल चेक कि यहाँ जो आंसर आ रहा है और आपने जो फाइंड आउट किया वेदर दे आर मैचिंग और नॉट. So next step will be solving block D3 plus G4 and G5 in series connection. Hence, the modified block diagram is given by. It is something like this. बरोबर है?
Yes, sir.
And then, if you see this structure very carefully, here you can apply the concept of elimination of closed loop. This is your forward path gain, G of S, which is nothing but G3 plus G4 multiplied by G5, and this indicate your feedback path gain of value H of S, which is exactly equal to H3. And you have to see this sign very carefully. क्योंकि ये साइन अगर आपने प्रॉपर्ली देखा नहीं तो यहाँ फिर आप गड़बड़ कर जाओगे. If you see the magnitude of signal coming through this path is nothing but negative. So it is a negative feedback system. So we need to apply G of S upon 1 plus G of S into H of S. And that is the reason we intentionally make a derivation for a general closed loop control system. क्योंकि मुझे पता था बार बार आपको वो यूज करना है. That is the reason we derived intentionally for that. For negative, we need to place positive, and for positive feedback, we need to make negative sign in the denominator polynomial function. So next step क्या रहेगा आपका? Apply elimination of closed loop between G of S, where G of S is nothing but this entire gain, and H of S, which is nothing but H3. The modified block diagram is given by. Yes, क्या रहेगा modified block diagram? Please solve and check whether you are getting this answer. G3 plus G4 into G5 whole divided by 1 plus, see here, I have mentioned here plus sign because of negative feedback. So 1 plus G of S into H of S. So this indicate your G of S into H of S, which is nothing but feedback path gain. Now I think the numerical is quite simple. अब कर पाएंगे इसको आप पूरा solve?
Yes, sir.
Yes. What will be the next step?
Sir, again we have to apply series combination rule.
Exactly. See, if you see this structure very carefully, this block and this block are exactly in series combination because they are connected back to back and they do not have any summing point or take up point in between them. So solving this block gain and this block gain in series combination, the thing is that you need to multiply these two functions. And the modified structure is something like this. Try करो आप देखो क्या होता है. Step by step आपने solve करना है. So next step will be solving blocks in series connection. So the modified block diagram is given by. I think you will get this answer. और ध्यान से सॉल्व करना, then check कीजिए कि आपको ये आंसर मिलता है क्या. The thing is that you need to take multiplication of individual block gain. That's it. प्लीज कंफर्म कीजिए कि आंसर आता है क्या. टेक योर टाइम बिकॉज फर्स्ट टाइम सॉल्व कर रहे हो, होता है फर्स्ट टाइम के हिसाब से इट रिक्वायर सम टाइम, but if you do a practice then definitely it will, you can solve the numerical within say few minutes, not more than 5 minutes. And then next step will be, what will be the next step, last step of this numerical, what we need to do.
Elimination of closed loop.
Yes, exactly. We need to apply elimination of closed loop. Now, in this case, if you see this block gain indicate your forward path gain. So the value of g of s is whatever the function written inside this block. And the value of h of s is nothing but h2 by g5. And if you see the sign of feedback signal, it is nothing but positive. That means we need to take negative sign in the denominator polynomial function. So if you apply elimination of feedback loop between g of s, where the magnitude g of s is this much, and h of s, which is nothing but h2 by g5, you will get g of s upon 1 minus g of s into h of s, because the nature of feedback signal is positive. That's why we need to take negative sign in the denominator polynomial function. So if you solve by applying that logic, elimination of closed loop, the modified structure is something like this. प्लीज चेक कीजिए, हर एक स्टेप को चेक कीजिए, हर एक कंपोनेंट को चेक कीजिए, एंड प्लीज इन्फॉर्म मी वेदर यू आर गेटिंग दिस आंसर और नॉट. बहुत ध्यान से सॉल्व करना, एक भी टर्म अगर आपने मिस कर दिया तो पूरा आंसर आपका रॉन्ग हो जाएगा. Whatever the gain available in this block, this gain is known as overall transfer function of a given control system. So in this way, we are in a position to find out or to calculate the overall transfer function of a given control system whose block is available with us with the help of block diagram reduction technique. So these are nothing but the numerical for BDRT. And this type of numericals you may see in your final end semester examinations or in midterm exam, or if possible you may find this type of numerical on MPSC, UPSC or GATE में भी पूछते हैं, but इतना complicated नहीं रहेगा. The thing is that time constraint, उसमें लॉजिक वाले क्वेश्चंस आएंगे. सो आगे के जो एक दो न्यूमेरिकल मैंने लिया है उस टाइप के न्यूमेरिकल्स आपको पूछते हैं गेट में, जहां पर आपको लॉजिक इंप्लीमेंट करना होता है, जहां पर आपको डिसाइड करना पड़ता है कि वेदर वी नीड टू विच रूल वी नीड टू अप्लाई इन ऑर्डर टू सॉल्व दैट न्यूमेरिकल. तो लॉजिकल रीजनिंग पे ज्यादा फोकस किया जाता है. Are you done with this? आया आपका आंसर ये? प्लीज रिप्लाई कीजिए. साक्षी?
यस सर.
आ गया फाइनल आंसर? इतना आता है क्या?
सर एक पूछना था.
हाँ यस प्लीज.
सर ये जी ऑफ एस अपॉन वन ऑफ जी ऑफ एस इंटू एच एस किया है ना सर, ये फॉर्मूले से ही आपने रिजल्ट निकाला ना ये वाला?
1 प्लस नहीं 1 माइनस. 1 माइनस.
हाँ सर 1 माइनस जी ऑफ एस इंटू एच ऑफ एस.
यस यस यस.
ओके सर.
थोड़ा सा टाइम लगेगा बिकॉज जो पॉलिनोमियल एक्सप्रेशन है वो काफी लेंदी है, बट ध्यान से आप सॉल्व करोगे डेफिनेटली यू विल गेट दिस आंसर. किसी एक का भी अगर आ गया तो मैं श्योर हो जाऊंगा कि ये फाइनल आंसर है. प्लीज इन्फॉर्म मी. एनीबॉडी इन द क्लास गॉट दिस आंसर? Ultimately, you need to apply elimination of closed loop where G of S indicate this entire gain and H of S indicate this block gain, feedback gain, H2 by G5. So G of S upon 1 minus G of S into H of S. And then you need to apply proper logic, multiplication of each and every component, arrange them, you will get this answer. So this is nothing but the overall transfer function of our given control system. हो गया आप लोगों का?
Yes, sir.
Okay, चलेगा. So finally, the overall transfer function is given by y of s by r of s, where y of s is your controlled output and r of s is the reference input, is nothing but ये जो entire structure हमें मिला था वो as it is मैंने यहाँ placed कर दिया. So this indicate your transfer function. Now let us try to solve another numerical number 2 of today's lecture. Again the same statement. Determine the transfer function of a system represented by the following block diagram. And the structure is like this. So this is gate numerical. Gate में इस तरीके के numerical पूछे जाते हैं. Very first step is very important. So the structure is something like this, and your objective is to obtain the overall transfer function of a control system whose block diagram is known to us. Yes, structure काफी simple है, but first step भी बहुत important है. So if you crack that first step, that means if you have decided correctly whether we need to go for series combination, parallel combination, or shifting of summing point or takeoff point before and after a block, then the numerical is very simple. The thing is that first step is very important. और इस टाइप के क्वेश्चंस आपको गेट में पूछे जाएंगे. So draw this diagram and tell me what will be the first step for this numerical. क्या हमें अप्लाई करना पड़ेगा ताकि इसका रिड्यूस्ड वर्जन आपके पास में या हमारे पास या we find that reduced version. Here R of S is the reference input, C of S is the control output. This H1 and H2 are nothing but the gain of this path and this path respectively, and this G indicate the gain of forward path. Here we are having summing point with plus plus and this summing point with plus minus. So the nature of feedback signal is negative. Yes, please tell me what to do or what will be the first step for this numerical.
Sir, shifting of takeoff after summing point.
Shifting of takeoff point after a summing point. Which takeoff point? I think this. इस takeoff point की बात कर रहे हो आप?
Yes, sir.
Okay, अगर ये takeoff point मैंने ये summing point के आगे shift कर दिया, okay, you can apply. The thing is that you will get some structure over here and then you need to apply further modification and finally you will get some answer. तो ये एक step है जहां पर आप ये जो takeoff point है इसको summing point के आगे shift कर सकते हैं and then you can start solving the numerical. What will be the next step or what will be the another step? क्योंकि अगर मैंने shifting of summing point after takeoff point किया तो यहाँ पर मेरा structure simplified की जगह और complex हो जाएगा. Because shifting of takeoff point after a summing point comes under the category of special cases. BDRT rule.
सर क्लब कर देंगे तो?
क्लब कर देंगे. कौन से पॉइंट्स को क्लब करेंगे? Where you want to club? क्या क्लब करेंगे बोलो? अच्छा इधर देखो, मैं आपको बताता हूं कि इसे करना कैसे. किसी को कुछ और ऐड करना है या फिर मैं आपको हिंट दूं फिर आप ट्राई करोगे? Let's see here. See, This is nothing but your takeoff point. As I told you that normally in most of the cases, we want to shift takeoff point in forward direction. That means we always try to shift takeoff point after a block. And suppose if you are having a summing point, we always try to shift summing point before a block. So मान लो ये आपका एक takeoff point मान लो मैंने ये ब्लॉक जी के आगे शिफ्ट किया तो क्या होगा? Please reply. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now see here, if you shift this takeoff point after a block of gain G, then what will happen? If you shift this takeoff point after a block gain point यहां पर आ जाएगा. अब ऐसा करने से क्या होने वाला है? ये पर्टिकुलर पाथ से अब हम दो सिग्नल को ड्रॉ करेंगे. एक सिग्नल आपका अपवर्ड डायरेक्शन में जाएगा, विच इज नथिंग बट ए शिफ्टेड वर्जन ऑफ योर टेक ऑफ पॉइंट फॉलोड बाय H1, और एक जो पाथ है वो आपके फीडबैक से डिफाइन किया गया है, विच इज नथिंग बट H2. आर यू गेटिंग माय पॉइंट?
Sir, please tell it again.
Okay. Now see here, if you shift this takeoff point after a block gain G, so what will be the modified structure? अगर मान लो ये takeoff point को मैंने block gain G के आगे shift किया, तो ये लाइन अब यहां नहीं रहेगी, ये लाइन यहां से जाएगी, और यहां से जाने के बाद में definitely we need to add inverse block gain, और वो inverse block gain कितना रहेगा आपका 1/G, because if you shift takeoff point after a block, we need to apply TAI, takeoff point when it is shifted after a block, we need to add inverse block gain. तो यहां जो एक पाथ निकलेगा उसमें आपके पास दो ब्लॉक गेन रहेंगे, एक रहेगा आपका 1/G फॉलोड बाय दिस H1. आर यू गेटिंग माय पॉइंट?
Yes, sir.
ठीक है. अब उसके बाद में अगर आप इस स्ट्रक्चर को गौर से देखोगे, सो हियर वी आर हैविंग ऑन दिस पर्टिकुलर पाथ वी आर हैविंग टू सिग्नल्स. फर्स्ट वन इज अपवर्ड डायरेक्शन, सेकंड वन इज इन डाउनवर्ड डायरेक्शन. तो डाउनवर्ड डायरेक्शन रहेगा आपका H2, और अपवर्ड डायरेक्शन में जो सिग्नल रहेगा उसका जो पाथ गेन है वो कितना रहेगा? H1 डिवाइडेड बाय G. समझ में आया?
Yes, sir.
ठीक है. फिर उसके बाद में इफ यू इमेजिन दिस इज नथिंग बट योर कॉमन पाथ, और ये कॉमन पाथ पे अब हम दो पॉइंट्स को फाइंड आउट करेंगे, या फिर दो अलग अलग पॉइंट से आपने सिग्नल को ड्रॉ किया. एक रहेगा आपका H1/G और एक रहेगा आपका H2. बिकॉज द मैग्नीट्यूड ऑफ सिग्नल इज कॉमन, तो टैपिंग यहां से करना क्या यहां से करना क्या एक ही बात है. तो हम क्या करेंगे, उन दोनों टेक ऑफ पॉइंट्स की जो पोजीशन है वो स्विच कर देंगे. So if you apply a logic, that means shifting of takeoff point after a block gain G, hence the modified diagram is given by. Can you just imagine कि आपको इस तरीके का स्ट्रक्चर दिखेगा?
Yes, sir.
बरोबर है?
Yes, sir.
Now it is a very simple numerical. समझ में आ रहा है कि गेट में किस तरीके के क्वेश्चंस पूछे जाते हैं? Are you getting my point?
Yes, sir.
So if you see our actual numerical, this is what our actual numerical is, and our objective is to find the overall transfer function of this system. So what we need to do, the first thing or the first step is very crucial step that you have to define by out of practice. So if you shift this takeoff point after a block gain G, then in that case you will get a modified structure like this. So here we are having H1/G and nothing but a path of gain exactly equal to unity. कुछ भी नहीं है, इसका मतलब यहाँ 1 रहेगा by default, because 1 से multiply किया क्या नहीं किया क्या एक ही बात है. In the same way, here we are having a closed loop like this. Now, what will be the next step?
Elimination of closed loop.
Yes. You can apply elimination of closed loop between G of S, which is nothing but G, H of S, which is nothing but H2. And what about this structure? ये structure को अगर मुझे reduce करना है, and suppose I want to replace this structure by a single block gain. So what will be the value of gain in that block? कौन बताएगा? इस स्ट्रक्चर को अगर मुझे रिड्यूस करना है एक सिंगल ब्लॉक गेन से, then what will be the value of gain in that block? वो block में मुझे क्या लिखना पड़ेगा? See here, it is simply the application of two blocks in parallel, out of which the gain of one block is h1 by g and the gain of another block is 1. यहाँ पर कुछ भी नहीं है, इसका मतलब आप यहाँ पर एक ब्लॉक ऐड कर सकते हो ऑफ मैग्नीट्यूड एग्जैक्टली इक्वल टू 1. सो 1 से मल्टीप्लाई किया क्या नहीं किया क्या एक ही बात रहेगा. फॉर एग्जांपल यहाँ अगर आपके पास में जो सिग्नल आ रहा है वो सिग्नल कितना रहेगा आपका, एरर सिग्नल मल्टीप्लाइड बाय दिस जी. तो सेम एरर सिग्नल मल्टीप्लाइड बाय जी यहाँ पर अवेलेबल है, पूरे के पूरे पाथ पे अवेलेबल है. अब यहाँ मैंने अगर एक गेन ऐड कर लिया विद या मैंने यहाँ एक ब्लॉक ऐड कर लिया विद गेन एग्जैक्टली इक्वल टू 1, सो उसे मल्टीप्लाई किया क्या नहीं किया क्या, आउटपुट विल रिमेन द सेम. Are you getting my point?
Yes, sir.
That means if you are interested to modify this particular diagram, so we can replace this structure by a combination of two blocks which are connected in parallel connection, out of which the gain of one block is h1 by g and another block is unity. So if you replace this structure by a single block, तो उसमें मुझे लिखना पड़ेगा 1 plus h1 by g. Why we need to add plus? Because if you see the nature of both the input signal, all are positive. That's why we need to replace this structure by a single block of gain exactly equal to h1 by g plus 1, or you can say 1 plus h1 by g. And similarly here we need to apply the concept of elimination of closed loop between g and h2 with negative feedback signal. So next step is solving h1 by g and unity block gain. See here I have mentioned unity block gain in parallel, hence the modified block diagram is given by, it is something like this. ऐसा रहेगा?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so write down, this will be your next step. In first step we apply shifting of takeoff point after a block of gain g. The modified structure is like this, and then in next step we apply solving h1 by g and unity block gains in parallel, hence modified block diagram is given by like this. और अगर आपको लगता है तो आप पहले elimination of closed loop implement कर सकते हैं. It totally depends upon you. The thing is that answer change नहीं होगा. Whether you apply this step or this step, you will get the same answer. Then what will be the next step? Step number 3. What will be the next step? Please reply.
Sir, series combination rule.
Series combination. अच्छा, इसके बाद क्या? Because these two are
yes,
not in
sir.
series. Okay.
After
So the
this,
next step is we need to apply elimination of feedback loop, or you can say closed loop, and then जो answer आएगा उसका series combination. So finally, if you apply elimination of closed loop between g of s, which is nothing but g, and h of s, which is nothing but h2, the modified block diagram is something like this. Are you getting this?
yes, sir.
And then it is very simple. Two blocks connected in series combination. So the resultant block gain is nothing but the multiplication of individual block gain. That's it. So solving blocks in series, hence the simplified block diagram is given by, it is something like this. G plus h1 whole divided by 1 plus g into h2. So whatever the parametric function written inside this block, this indicate the overall transfer function of a given control system. So g plus h1 whole divided by 1 plus g into h2, this indicate the overall transfer function of our given control system. So this type of numerical you will see as far as GATE is concerned or IAS, UPSC exams are concerned. The thing is that numerical is very simple. The first technique is very important, or the first step which you are applying to solve that numerical, that is very important. That is a crucial step. तो न्यूमेरिकली ऐसा बनाया जाता है कि फर्स्ट स्टेप ही आपको थोड़ा कॉम्प्लिकेट लगेगा. एक बार आपने वो प्रॉपरली अप्लाई कर दिया तो यू विल इजीली सॉल्व दैट न्यूमेरिकल. आर यू गेटिंग माय पॉइंट?
Yes, sir.
So have you done with this? Next numerical पे चले.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Next numerical number 3 of today's lecture is determine the transfer function of a system represented by a following block diagram. The block diagram is given like this. So again, this is your gate category type numerical. The objective is to obtain the overall transfer function of a system whose block diagram is available with us via block diagram reduction technique, or you can say BDRT. So here, if you see the diagram, here we are having R of S reference input signal in the form of excitation, followed by gain G1, then summing point. Then this X of S indicates some intermediate signal value. This is gain G2. Then here we are having again summing point, and this C of S indicate your final controlled output. So your objective is to find or determine the overall transfer function C of S by R of S, because यहाँ दो आउटपुट सिग्नल्स आपको दिखेंगे या फिर ये आपका एक इंटरमीडिएट आउटपुट है. So here I am defining you need to find C of S by R of S, overall transfer function. Yes, how to solve this numerical? What we need to do? So because of time constraint, what we will do, we will solve this numerical in the next lecture, because the time is 2:26 and you are having last lecture at 2:30 na?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I want you to please note down this statement and draw this diagram. Try at your home, and then in the next lecture we will solve first this numerical and then we will continue numerical on PDRT.